Hello guys and welcome back to another one. So today I got a little bit of a different video. Since the 4th anniversary of the game, I decided to do my top 5 favorite things that was added between year 3 and year 4, and what I think about them and why they're my favorite, and again how the game has given us more and more content to do and have fun and progress through different missions of the game. So let's start first with my favorite thing that was added is the weapon system, the commander weapon system that we have in the game. Right now we have a lot of weapons for most of our favorite commanders, infantry, cavalry, spearmen, bowmen, whatever you want to choose, you have your weapon to go for. There are many things that this new weapon system gave us, just like the base attack that we could get on weapons that increase our power substantially and can set us apart from the competition, because at some point everybody had the same stats and the matches were kinda boring. So with the new commander weapon system, it created a lot of diversity in formations and how would everyone change their fighting styles and so on, as well as some of the commander weapons actually managed to get some commanders back in the game. For example, Annie became even stronger. She was strong but became even stronger with her weapon, since now she synergizes with Marjorie, for example, or how Layla with her weapon changed her passive, the 4-star ability, into something even greater. So all in all, I think the weapon system was great, and I'm hoping for every commander to have their own unique weapons in the future. And my prediction for this one is going to be that we're going to have armor sets as well. So we started with the weapons, so I think we're going to get some armor sets in the future. Next up, on the new stuff that was added in this year, and one of my favorite upgrades was the Weirwood Memories update. I think it has some nice graphics that we see right now, and honestly the passive farming is one of the best things that they could do, especially for people that they're not online all the time. So I'm just hoping that they're going to add even more stages for everyone to enjoy, since for us that had all the stages finished, I think there were 2 stages that we could finish at the time. And the new shop for the Weirwood is going to give the new players the ability to unlock more commanders faster, and I think that progression is going to be the name of the game for newer people. So the Weirwood tree is a must update that needed. I think it was the same for almost 3 years now, so the update was really good on that point. Talking about progression, one of the things that were added in the game during this year was the battle equipment general material sets. These sets gave us the biggest progression that we could have in the armor and weapon sets in the game since I think the beginning of the game itself. So the battle equipment general material boxes were traded in for parts, for materials for the Storm Rage, Sunspear and Frost sets, and they were vital if you were behind in those weapons and armor sets in order to max them out. I think that most of the people progressed really fast when using those boxes, and I think it helped most people eventually unlock the Royal Kingsguard set to gold quality. So regarding that, the general boxes were the biggest addition for the armor sets, but another great addition, and that passes me to number 4 that was added in the game is the divine equipment, or the red quality equipment. And with them of course came the level 6 rebel leaders, where we can now farm the level 6 rebel leaders in order to get the battle diamonds and the fantastic dust, in order to upgrade furthermore our equipment to 4-star and eventually to gold quality in order to get the most out of them. This addition, I think, was needed, especially for players that had the armor and weapon sets done, and they needed something to fight for. Well, you're not fighting real people, you're fighting rebels, but yet again, something that they can grind in order to get more for their account. So the red weapons and armor sets were a great addition in my opinion for the game. Lastly, one thing I want to talk about, the fifth thing that was added this year that goes up to my top 5, is the All Out War event. I think All Out War was an event that could be a game on its own, had so many new features, had so much stuff to look into, and I think brought more people close together to fight their enemies. The fights were brutal, not gonna lie, especially in the top 16 alliances, with in theory top 160 players, 1600 players fighting for the best spot. The fights were brutal, yeah, but the overall experience was really good, and for the first version that we played for now, I think it was really good. The map on itself, it was huge, the battles were legendary, and I'm really hoping for the next season of the All Out War and see that what is going to bring us. So these were the 5 things that were added in the game this year that really stood out for me, and I think that we can only hope for more stuff and new exciting things to be added in the game for the 5th year of our game. So thanks for watching guys, and I see you on the next one.
I'm waiting and always hesitating. Kryptonite desires set my heart afire. Heart on fire. Set my heart afire.